Hey, good morning. Oh my gosh, giving you a little celery juice preview as I finish this up this morning. Thank you for your patience. What happened? I guess everything's going well. Something glitched here. Let's just double check. It's okay. Okay. So everything's okay. Just finishing up this thing here. Welcome to Body Talk Friday. So we tune into our 50 plus trillion cells. It's weird. I heard scientists say we only have a trillion cells. But Bruce Lipton, who is a mega scientist, says we have 50 plus trillion cells. So whatever, it's a lot. So what are our cells telling us this morning? That's what we're going to be tuning in on. As you jump in, would you please say hi so I know you're here? I'm so excited that you're here. I'm here with you every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 8 a.m. Eastern. Facebook.com/Lorraine Pursell MA. Finish this in just a hot second. After what happened 2 days ago, I'm going to be sure and cap it off. I spilled my celery juice all over my desk and a little bit on my keyboard. It was not fun. You guys got to watch me clean it up. Okay, ready to go. Hey, who's here? I think I need to scroll down to see comments. Keep giving you guys little previews of the celery juice. I'm going to show you exactly every step I do on Monday. So what are your cells telling you? What are they saying to you? Whoops, wrong thing. Sorry. What are they saying that they need from you? Our poor body's talking to us all the time. So let me see if I can find the comments. Everything kind of went away. I did something. And now I don't see the comments. Oh, maybe if I make this smaller. Well, I can look at the comments then. Oh, comment moderation, not set. Okay, let's see. Comments. Oh, here we go. Comments. 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 Okay. La 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 la. Okay, let's see. Well, I can look at them on my phone. Okay, now this is smaller. That's where it is not showing me the comments today. I know it's something I did because I touched something and comments. Pressing comments and I'm not seeing the comments. Okay, I'll just look at them on the... Oh, here we go. I see hope. If you're here, please tell me. Wait. Oh, it's just telling me that you're here. I'm not seeing your comments. So I'm going to, let's see, that would be over here. So I would be watching live from my phone, I think is what I would be doing actually. So let's see. Whoops. Nope, don't want that. Let's do this. Okay, here we go. Live. Oh, okay, and turn the volume down, I guess, is what I do. Okay. How Dahlia's here, Rosetta's here, Joey! Is what I would be doing, actually. Okay. Let's see. All right. So I wish I could see your comments on, so it's going to be a little weird. Oh, I got to turn this down. Okay, so my volume's all the way off. Can you guys hear me okay? Oh. So exciting. Okay. I'm so glad it's today. I'm so glad that yesterday is gone. So your comments might be a little delayed because they're going through the live stream and then I'm watching it on my phone to get your comments. Okay, we don't want that. Go away. Rosetta! Thank you, Rosetta. So I might as well make this bigger since it doesn't matter because I can't see your comments anyway over there. So you guys can hear me okay? I'm looking at your comments on my phone. Oh gosh. Oh. Okay, let's get this to go away. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm going to change the brightness so I can see it better. Brightness. Here we go, and take off low power. Oops, okay. So hey, this is Body Talk Friday. We tune into our 50 trillion cells, hear what they have to say to us, tune in deeply, listen carefully to everything they are communicating to us. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Wherever you are in the world, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Sweet dreams for our Alcies. How are you today? What was the highlight of your week? What was the highlight of your week? I would say me making it through some rough days. That was my highlight. I can comment over here, I think. Georgia from Hawaii. I'm sorry, Hawaii. I'm sorry, Australia. Okay, I'm going to say highlight. Let's see if this turns out. You guys can see this. Highlight. making it through. Felt like 3 rough days, but maybe just 2. 2 or 3, whoops, 3 rough days. What was your highlight? Tell me in the comments what your highlight was. What was the highlight of your week? What was your highlight? Yes, 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 yes. Daphne! Beautiful Daphne! It was so good to see all the pictures in the video you made on the Hacks group, Daphne. So good to see you. So good to see you, Georgia. Women's Self-Love Journey Call and reading my book. That was her highlight. Yes, our call yesterday was so fun. It was so fun. We had people at 10 o'clock at night in their time zone. We had people at 5 a.m. at their time zone in the Women's Self-Love Journey Call. It was amazing. Hi, Liz. I think I remember your name. Would everyone welcome Liz, please? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us today for Body Talk Friday, when we tune into our 50+ trillion cells. Find out what the heck you've been trying to say to us. What do you need more? What do you need less of? How can we tune in more deeply? And I might be open to a couple of readings if somebody would like a reading on something specific. I need to know, what, you don't have to tell me all the details, just a few so that I'm not just scattershotting. If you need a reading on something, if you would like a reading on something, just let me know. How close are we to a full moon? It looks pretty full. It looks like maybe Sunday it'll be a full moon. Does anybody have any intel on that? As we breathe in and out of our heart and send a grounding cord down to Mother Earth. 22nd, Georgia says. Okay, that's Sunday. Okay, good. So on Monday, for Fairy Godmother Monday, we will be doing a full moon ceremony. Full moon, burning ceremony. We will be burning what no longer serves us. Yes, Georgia, thank you. I might have said new moon. So we will be burning everything that no longer serves us. I love the full moon. I like the full moon better than the new moon ceremony, actually. Oh yeah, Joey. Okay, so what is your highlight? I want to hear in the comments what your highlight of your week was. And as we breathe and ground to Mother Earth, send a grounding cord all the way down, 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 all the way down. It's getting hot. I'm going to close the doors and windows and turn on the AC. Man, it's pretty nice, like when it first... Wait, maybe I just need the fan first. But I never want to make a change for me. But it can't be that hot. La. It's just about the same temperature as inside. I'd rather have the fresh air than AC. So we're going to let that go. See if the fan will take care of it for a while. Okay. So highlights. I want to hear about your highlights for your week. What was the highlight of your week? What was the highlight of your week? I want to see it. See it in the comments. I am your fairy godmother, but I make you work. I don't just give it to you. I show you how to do it. This is part of how you do it. Write in the comments your highlights of the week. What is the highlight of your week? As you start tuning into Mother Earth, nobody had any highlights this week? Come on. Rosetta, what was your highlight? Georgia, what was your highlight? Daphne, what was your highlight? Joey, what was the highlight of your week? Who else is here? Hope, what was the highlight of your week? Dahlia. Dahlia says, good question. Sorry, I missed that. What was the question? Daphne. I manifested and asked for an expensive artificial tree on Wednesday I had my eyes on. I had my eyes on it. I asked for it and got it for free. I am planning on decorating my townhouse boho magic. Yes, yes, yes. It's happening. I sent mail at the post office and the clerk told me he would put a stamp on my letters without charge. That is beautiful, Daphne. Big, 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 big. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. Okay. So who else? What was your highlight of the week? I want to see what your highlight was. When we talk about what went well for us, more that goes well happens for us. Like me, I wrote down that I made it through 2 or 3 rough days. Darcy's here. Love the tie-dye shirt, Lorraine. Thank you. Actually, it's a dress. See? It's actually big flowers. Does it look tie-dye? I guess it must. Oh, I'm just so happy that today is today and not yesterday. I had just one of those ultra funky days yesterday. And I just had to make it through it. I just had to get through it. Stop fighting it and just get through it. That was the whole prescription for yesterday. Yeah. Okay, I'm moving this over a little bit more so I can see the trees. Yep. Good. Okay, I only got one highlight this week. Darcy, what was your highlight this week? Georgia, what was your highlight this week? Remember, this is not a lurk zone. This is a full participation zone. If you want to get what you need from these live streams, you must dive in. And when I ask a question, put it in. And Dahlia, I missed what your question was. Forgive me, darling. You wrote down good question, and I didn't see what that was. So if you want to repeat the question, that would be awesome. Not sure if I answered it. Thank you, Rosetta. It's made out of like wetsuit material, which is kind of strange. Hi, Darcy. What was the highlight of your week? Your week. What was the highlight of your week? Oh, I'm just so glad that today is today and not yesterday. So it's okay if it's something like that, if that's the highlight. Because I had a rough week, a rough emotional week. But I made it and I'm here. I'm standing. So what is Mother Earth's message to you as you send down your roots to Mother Earth and you start to feel her security and her safety? What is her message to you? Send it down. In and out of your heart, breathing. Imagine that your heartbeat is resonating with Mother Earth's heartbeat. Going in and out, 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 in and out. Darcy, you dress up for us in the morning. It shows great intention. You are sending out positive vibes from the inside out. I have a motto: get up, get dressed, get a move on. Yeah, that sounds like a song, Daphne. Yep. Yeah, I like it. And it's kind of a new thing because I used to just wear my workout clothes when I would show up. So thank you for that, Daphne. Highlight of my week: I was very productive. Ooh, nice. Rosetta. Joelle, I'm here. Joelle made it. Yes, Joelle. Happy day off. Is it actually a day off for you? Or are you picking up a shift? Blessings, 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 blessings. So glad you're here. What is Mother Earth's message? Okay, I've heard from 2 of you, your highlights. What are your highlights? I'm holding fast on this. I want to hear your highlights of the week. So dive in and find out inside your inner being, what was the highlight of your week? No, 3. Georgia told us 2. So 3 people said their highlight. I want to hear more. No shift today, although I was begged. Okay, Darcy, we're coming in at 4 now. I guess my highlight and adjustment is my son, Cody, moved to his first apartment in Washington, D.C., as he's a George Washington University law student. Well, there you go. So when we acknowledge the highlight of our week, when we acknowledge the highlight of our day, we're giving thanks, right? We're acknowledging wonders. We're acknowledging good. We are acknowledging, like for me yesterday, even though it was hard yesterday, I acknowledged that I got through it. Verna's here, yay! I acknowledge that I got through it. I'm here today. That's a highlight. Because if you knew how I felt yesterday, you would know. Joelle told my director, fuck you, I'm fighting again because of her attitude. Ooh, okay. Daughter, sorry. Okay, oh, okay. Just, feel into that, because that agitation energy could come back and bite you. But yes, because of her attitude, yes. But is there, okay, just make sure. Okay, here's what the antidote is for you then. Fight for something, not against something. That will be very, very big, very big. Because if you're fighting against her attitude, you're going to get more of that attitude energy, right? So we're going to fight for something, Joelle. So what, you might just go inside right now. If you want to mention it in the comments, go ahead. But what are you fighting for because of her attitude? Okay, you're fighting for what's good and what's right. And if you're fighting for something, you can be fierce, but you don't necessarily have to be angry and upset. And the angry and upset will kind of, so this is for all of us, okay? Anything I speak to any of us is for all of us, especially me. Hope you guys know that. I'm never pointing a finger. If I ever know anything from my wisdom, it's because I lived it and I'm here now, okay? So no judgment ever. It is agitation energy. Okay, so we want to clear that out. Seriously, I have helped many people emotionally this week. New clients in need. I believe you. I believe you, darling. Yeah. So it's this agitation energy we must kind of like watch out for, because, you know, we know that emotions cause physical. Penny made it in Canada. Yes, Penny, I celebrate you. Giselle in the Philippines is here. Yay, yay, yay. So the agitation energy, what we need more than anything is to come into some inner peace somehow. And that can just be by doing the Ardeo practice and relaxing every cell of our body, surrendering that burden. If you're carrying agitation, means that it needs to be surrendered. Does that make sense? You're right. I need to let it go. Wow. My mom left me 100% of her estate, and I told her I would give her 1/2 of the house. Well, you can take that back in love. With all the love in the world, I'm taking back the 1/2 of the house that I said I would give you because I don't like your attitude. Yeah? In love, right? Daphne's got something profound going on here. Yeah, so just let go of the agitation, but not what you're fighting for. Because here's the truth, and you know this as a therapist, Joelle. If you give into her attitude, if you get intimidated by her, if her love for you is more important than you knowing your principles, then you're enabling her and you're teaching her that she can act like a jackass and get away with it. And that is not serving her, right? So you can, with love, tell her, I'm going back on, and you might just really cement it by taking it to a lawyer. And don't threaten her with it. You've made your decision. You can always change your will later, but go to your lawyer and just say, I'm taking back this, whatever it is, and just get it cemented, or just say, I keep the house 100% mine. Get it in writing, get it witnessed by your lawyer. And then you're done. You've done the thing, right? Does that make sense? But with love. With love. Because you know that giving into her would be serving this attitude, which is not love. Okay, I'm catching up on the comments here. Daphne, let go of persons of low frequency vibration and no fireworks. Yeah, no fireworks, right? They are no longer in my flow. I am flowing and glowing. This is my season for breakthrough. I am going forth despite myself. Cause of this is the major pain. I can't even sabotage this abundance and love for myself because I am receiving all the love within my higher power. This is my lesson. To love oneself selfishly without vanity or ego. That is just beautiful. And Kathy made it! Yes, Daphne, I love your words. Joelle is saying. Kathy, where in the world are you, darling? Or I know you're in the U.S., but where have you traveled to so far? Joelle, yes, it does. No, it's not. Thank you. All I needed this today. We're with you. You know, here's the thing. We come here as a think tank and like a mastermind, right? Think tank and mastermind. Everyone here matters. Everyone here matters. Everyone here matters. And we're all in this together. We are all in this together. Who here knows that we are all in this together, including the people who are acting out all over the world right now? We are all in that together too. A couple very dear people have sent me some videos lately about stuff, and I can't even watch it because I know when I've watched them in the past, I get so sad and so depressed. Maybe that's what I've been moving the last couple days, is this energy, this dense energy. I just can't, you know, if I can't pull myself up to feel good, even when I don't watch the videos, I can only imagine how the people who are bathing in all that stuff are feeling. And it's very treacherous. It's a slippery slope. And you think, oh, I should be informed about this. It's like, you know, I know enough about this deal. I don't need to know more because it just frankly depresses me. And being ultra sensitives, we're feeling that from the whole entire planet right now, right? I think that's what I was going through the last couple days, or at least 2 or 3 days this week. I honestly felt yesterday like I was going through a dark night of the soul. And I saw myself going on this live stream today and saying, I'm going through a dark night of the soul. And maybe I am, and maybe I'm just, because I'm frankly having lower emotional days than more lower emotional days than I am high emotional days. But I'm coming to some very distinct decisions through it. So I'm using it to serve me. Yes, Daphne, we're all in this together. Think tank and mastermind, yes. Kathy, I'm in Arkansas, closing on my cabin. Returned home Wednesday, was in Nashville for a couple of days. Kathy, thank you so much for joining us. So glad you're back home. So yes, we're all in this together, and especially as we swim through the currents and tides of the emotions that are going on now, and the emotions that are the people we love are going through, like Joelle with her daughter. We're navigating currents, right? We're navigating currents because we feel everything. We feel it all. We feel it all. We cannot bypass it. We must feel it, and that was what was so, especially yesterday, was just feeling that. Just feeling that. And waiting for the right time to do this video. I did not do it yesterday. I was supposed to do it yesterday. I said to myself, my deadline's actually Sunday. So I know that by Sunday I will be figuring this out and going up. Rosetta, why is that, Lorraine? Why are you having lower emotional days than higher? It's just a season, Rosetta. Thank you for your question. I can't explain it. And when I try to explain it and figure it out, that's when I get into trouble. That's when I take it personally. It's just, we are ultra sensitives. How many here know that you are what I call an ultra sensitive, not a highly sensitive person? I don't prefer that label because it sounds like a diagnosis, something that should go in the DSM-4, right? Or is there DSM-5 right now? Joelle, I don't know. We studied the DSM-4, the diagnostic and statistical manual that all therapists use to diagnose people so that they have a course of treatment and can send them off to a doctor to get meds. And I don't like HSP, highly we can say we're HSP, highly successful people. And I'll tell you why we're highly successful in just a second, but let me answer Rosetta's beautiful question. Okay, sorry. Come back. Okay, we are ultra sensitives. This is my word for it. So instead of it sounding like, when you say someone's highly sensitive, it sounds like, you know, you're the biggest fucking pain in the ass because you're so goddamn sensitive. I can't say anything around you. And I've had so many people say that to me in my life. My ex-husband saying he had to walk on eggshells with me. You know, it's like, I'm tired of that being a problem for people. So I choose the thing of ultra sensitive. So do you feel this feeling of ultra? I think of Michelob Ultra, and Michelob is not what I'm thinking of. But ultra, 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 it's like beauty. It's like voluptuous. It's like sensuous. It's like ultra. We are ultra sensitive. We are not a problem. We are not a burden. The only thing we're a problem and a burden is we make people look at their feelings by how honest we are about our feelings. When we were growing up, I was the emotion bearer of the family. I cried for everybody who would not cry. That's very confronting for people because they don't want to, they just want to smooth it over. They just want to cover it up. So being an ultra sensitive, what we're feeling is everything around us. Everything around us. If what I was feeling was about me, I would still be in a funk today, but I woke up lighter. And I think sometimes we just go into the trenches emotionally to feel it and experience it and be with it and do our best and then come out the other side. And as we transmute it, as we transmute it with grace and beauty, rather than blaming ourselves, questioning ourselves, what's wrong with me? Why am I like this? It's just what I'm doing. It just is. And try as you might, nothing quite gets you out of it. And trust me, I know the tools. I invented a lot of the tools. So if we can go through those days and not make it mean anything, just like, okay, it's just one of those days, and not make it mean anything, still do what you've got to do, and just let it be what it is. Let it be what it is. Then you are a highly successful person. That's what I want to say an HSP is. Highly successful person, because you're not stuffing it down, you're not making yourself wrong, you're not trying to figure out what it is, and you keep on trucking without turning it into a... Kathy's saying she can relate to being an ultra sensitive. People don't like it, you guys. People don't like it. It's very confronting to be around someone who's very aware of their feelings and what they're feeling, even if it's not them. You all know, you walk into a room, you can feel the tension, you can cut it with a knife, right? This is what we did as kids growing up. You're an ultra sensitive, which means it's highly, highly valuable. I'm going to find out what ultra, oops. Nope, sorry, guys. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm going to look up what ultra means. Ultra. I'm going to have to look up ultra definition, because all these other ultra definition. I just love that word. Very extremely. Okay, I don't like that definition. Let's see. Ultra. Beyond in space, on the other side. I love that. Beyond the range or limits of. Transcending. Okay, I like this one. Transcending. Going beyond others or beyond. Oh, what happened? Okay. On the other side. Beyond in space. Beyond the range and limits. Transcending. Beyond what is ordinary, proper, or moderate, excessive, extremely. I love this definition. We are ultra sensitives. We are here as like these tuning forks. And I think when we have days when we just can't knock it,
it's a privilege because we are I see it like, I see these weird, sorry, I'm trying to get, yes, and being told I'm just too sensitive. Right. It's like, who has the right to tell you you're too anything? You notice that? It's a qualifier. You're too this, you're too that. Well, according to whose standard? Me. So it's an opportunity to to own yourself. It's an opportunity to own parts of ourselves. I've been praying lately, may all parts of me come, let me see. I call all parts of me back home. I call all parts of me back home. I call all parts of me back home. It's a very big part of me. I'm very emotional, if you haven't noticed, like knocking my celery juice over on Wednesday. Daphne, in my culture, it is shunned and looked upon as weakness. Yeah, I don't fit in. So I tend to seclude myself from them. Yeah, I'm not going to be something or somebody I'm not. Exactly, Daphne. We're not here to fit into a tribe, you guys. We are here to be 100% in our soul power. 100% in our soul power. And then let the chips fall where they may. People may come with us, people may go away from us. But we do not conform. I mean, sometimes when we're in a setting, you know how to behave, so you're not going to cause a ruckus, that kind of thing, like punching somebody in the mouth at a wedding. Those kinds of things are okay. But when it comes down to the deep things that make you, ask yourself this question today. How can I be more of me today? Everybody, ask yourself this question now. How can I be more of me today? Because here's the thing. Every time we choose to be more of us, we are cleaning the sludge off of our windshield. And we are seeing more clearly. More clearly, more clearly, more clearly, more clearly. Is this making sense? We are not here to be a cookie cutter. Rosetta, okay, Daphne, people tell me I'm too much. I, in turn, tell them, no, you are too little. Ooh, wow, 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 wow. Ooh, everyone breathe that in. When someone tells you you're too much, tell them they're too little. And Daphne, if you're wearing those pink shoes with that pink matching clutch, you are not too much, sister friend. You are inspiration. You are inspiration. And sometimes that can be confronting. And people don't like being confronted. I'm loving this. Can you guys hear me okay? So Penny, it must be on your end. Would you go move around in your house until you can find a better connection? Yeah, so understanding when people think you're too much, they're being too little. You aren't coloring between the lines, and they're sensing it, and it's making them uncomfortable. Does that make sense? I'd rather be sensitive and than have no emotions and be numb. Right. That's what medication does. 18 years on Zoloft, you guys. That's what it does. So Penny, it's your connection. So move around your house where you have better bars, okay? Better connection. Daphne tells people if they say you're too much, she says, no, you're too little. And I love that, Rosetta. I'd rather be sensitive than have no emotions and medium. Do you guys understand? Thank you, Rosetta. Do you guys understand how courageous it is to show, not to show, we don't have to show our emotions, but to know within ourselves what we're feeling. This is the self-love journey. To know inside of ourselves what we are feeling. To not abandon ourselves and our feelings because people will think it's weird or strange. The self-love journey is all about coming back from the edge of self-abandonment and throwing ourselves under the bus. Like yesterday, I needed TLC. I didn't need to be scrutinized. I didn't need to go, why am I feeling like this? What's wrong with me? There's something wrong with me. I know there's something wrong with me. No, it was, there's something processing through me because I'm such a sensitive being that universe can depend on to transmute some of the energies on the planet that everybody is feeling right now, so that as we go through it without blaming ourselves, without criticizing ourselves, without judging ourselves, without making ourselves wrong, we are lifting to a higher, higher, higher vibration without doubting ourselves. And even if we do, it's okay, but do you have the courage to move through it without denying and stuffing in? Do you have the courage to move through it? This is Herculean. Who do you know who is that brave? Who do you know besides yourself is that brave? Okay, trying the celery juice again, guys. Who was here Wednesday and saw me knock it over? Was it Wednesday? Yeah, because I didn't have my tiara on. Who was here Wednesday and saw me knock my celery juice over? Went on my keyboard, saturated my desk, got on my cards. So as we become a tuning fork and stay very clear and cry, let the tears come through us. We are purifying ourselves. Does that make sense? Yeah, you are loud and clear. Rosetta, me. Okay. It's time to put our big girl panties on. Yes, we are not a part of this matrix. Yes, we are spiritual beings in a human body. Yes, we are energy. We are light. We are breath. Yes, 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 yes. Who can say amen to what Daphne just said? And you do not fit in. Can I just give you the memo? You don't fit in. You won't fit in. If you're fitting in, there's something wrong. Because the only thing you need to fit into is your own soul's calling, your inner being. Being in alignment with your inner being is the only fitting in you need to do. Everything else is a distraction. Everything else is an energy drain. Everything else is an energy leak. You might as well just have a hole drilled in the bottom of your boat, and now all your energy is draining out. Okay. Awesome, awesome, awesome discussion this morning. And I'm so thankful for all of you. I'm so thankful to be able to get on here and talk and do my little rant. You know? Because when I'm not on here, I don't have a whole lot to say. But when I'm on here, it comes out. Because I'm a projector in the human design. Yeah, I wrote Daphne. Come on, Lorraine. Preach it. Joelle, yes. Gotcha, sister. I'm so proud of you, Joelle. I'm proud of you for showing up. I'm proud of you for participating. I'm proud of you for dropping comments. For being all in. That's it. Can we be all in on our souls? Can we be all in on our inner being? Can we be all in on being true to us? Can we be all in on us? Penny, I don't feel I have been understood for a long time. I know, sister. And now I can't find my tears. Okay, so I know, I've been there. We stuff it down, we stuff it down, we stuff it down, we stuff it down. We're not seen, we're not seen, we're not seen, we're not seen. And then pretty soon we've lost ourselves again. And so just maybe pray for the angels to give you tears again. Pray for that energy to move through you again. Pray for, let's just do that for Penny right now, and any of you else who have, you know, thrown yourself under the bus so much. I mean, we've all done it, we've all done it, we've all done it. That's how, why do you think I talk about this, you guys? Why do you think my materials that are going to be going, well, they are already global, but my materials that are going to go out in a bigger way when I do this it's going to be a great video on Sunday. It's going to be a workshop, webinar thing. That's going to be what they call evergreen, which means people just sign up for it and they see it and it's awesome. Going to learn a lot. The thing that keeps me going is this, because I've done this so much, Penny. So you're not alone. Oh. Are you doing celery juice, Daphne? Because, okay, on Monday, it's going to be show and tell time. I'm going to next week, I'm going to take you through my whole morning routine. Monday, I'm going to be doing celery juice. I'm going to show you how I make celery juice. Or maybe just the lemon water. Wednesday will be the celery juice, and Friday will be the heavy metal detox smoothie. So I'm going to take you right through it. Sunday, what's happening Sunday is I'm making my video finally. I'm going to give myself until Sunday. And yeah, Joelle, me too. We are, you know, we're a tribe of rebels. We don't do things, we do not conform. We know how to when it's appropriate, but we do not conform. We won't, like Daphne says, step into the matrix. So that's what's happening on Sunday. But Rosetta and Joelle, make sure you are on that call tomorrow from, let's see, what is it? For us, it's 11 to 1 Eastern. Make sure you're on that call to hear David Schmidt. That's what's happening this weekend, you guys. And I know I'm going to get so inspired by it. So Sunday is when I'm going to be making my video, because the inspiration wasn't there, and I can't just, you know, barf it out. So Joelle and Rosetta, make sure you're there on Saturday from 11 to 1. It's in your email. I messaged you also. It's the Summer Summit. Daphne, I know I was summoned here. There is no way I would have known about this group. I know, right? The people who are here, that's how they got here. My sister's here! Yay, Janine's here! Yay, everybody celebrate Janine for being, well, it's almost 6 a.m. for her. Rosetta, I can't be on that call tomorrow. I am having a garage sale from 8:30 to 4. No, I don't think it's going to be recorded. We don't know yet. We don't know yet. Haven't heard. I'm thinking they will record it though. But do your best to be there live, Joelle, whoever is available. I know Janine works. Sometimes we can't, you know, but I do my best to get the information to you guys. So I'm even thinking of holding up my how would I do that? I wouldn't be able to email it. No, I can't do it. But I'm certain that they're going to video it. Okay, Penny, gotta go. Everything still breaks up, and wandering through the house was waking up. Okay, so Penny, here's my challenge to you. Wake everybody up. Do what you need to do for you. Stop being small. So that's the first directive. You need this, Penny. You need this. To come back home to yourself. To come back home to yourself. As we all make the commitment to be here every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 8 a.m. Eastern, put it on our calendar, make sure we are there. Find the hot spot, even if it's out in your car, Penny, whatever it takes to be here and get in the energy. This is not, okay, if you're looking for a way to get to the other side by being convenient and easy, it ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. This is a no comfort zone. This is how we get there, is out of the comfort zone. Expanding. So, you know what? Get headphones, walk around. If you're waking everybody up, so what? It's time to get up. It's 7 a.m. where you are. It's time to get up. So you take care of you. Boldness. Can we just talk about boldness for a minute? Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. And we all slip back and get into the slimy, easy, blobby, but boldness. Can we be bold? Penny, can you walk through your house boldly and say, time to get up. I'm on here. I'm listening to Lorraine. I'm in my community that's reminding me to be in my soul. And sorry if you're waking up, but I'm not here to be polite and tiptoe around. This is my house. I'm going to get what I need to stand up strong and come back into my soul, come back into my calling, come back into my soul's work. So Penny, with all the love in the world. So fucking what if you're waking everybody up? So fucking what? So fucking what? You get what you need to live your great big life. As you are the leader, you are the spiritual leader of your family, Penny. I don't even know if you're still here. You are the spiritual leader of your family. The women are the spiritual leaders of the family. The men don't want to hear that, but we are the spiritual spearheads of the family. We are not the ones that are supposed to conform and sit back and support everybody. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Our job is to teach everybody else how to do their shit so we can go on and live our great big life. I swear to God, you guys, that is our job. Not to enable people, not to do people's laundry for them. No. How are we enabling our loved ones as an excuse for why we don't have time to live our great big life? No. Rosetta, we need to learn to be bold. It doesn't come natural to us. No, it does not, especially to earth angels. Boldness has genius, power, and magic to it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic to it. So let's just talk about, okay, you know what bold means? Be a risk taker. I'm going to look that up. Bold. Boldness. Ultra boldness. Oh my God. It's got ultra still there. BOLDNESS. Boldness. Bold. Ooh, fearless before danger. Intrepid. Showing or requiring a fearless, daring spirit. Do we believe enough in our soul's calling to be that bold, to be a risk taker? It also means, okay, standing out prominently. Here's a fun factoid. This patch on my phone it tames down the EMFs. Carnosine patch. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. I think it's time to... We didn't even tune into our body. Okay, we had like a big shaken up this morning. So I would say this was Mother Earth's message, frankly. This was Mother Earth's message to all of us this morning. Rosetta, Lorraine, do you know that there is a patch on the back of your cell phone? Yes, I put it there intentionally. It's the carnosine patch, and it tones down EMFs. Isn't that awesome? Daphne, they need to be woke. They need to hear Lorraine, so turn it up loud. You will give them keys to live with. This is your pulpit. You are a leader. Take charge. They will love you for it. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, I put it there. Yeah, you guys. Your family follows you. Women, your family follows you. Joey, because you are who you are, your family will follow you. We are not the ones to go in there and just take care of everybody else and take care of shit and clean and pledge furniture. Fuck. That's the biggest waste of human energy, is that. So what is your calling? What is that yearning in your heart? What is that yearning in your heart? Okay, honor that. That is the self-love journey. To not throw yourself and your desires under the bus, right? To not throw yourself and your desires under the bus. This is your one and only life. That's what the video is going to be on. That's what the video is going to be on. How to, what the 5 deathbed regrets are. I'm going to modify it a little bit, but you do not want to be looking at your life review and go, shit. That day that I was walking around and I didn't want to wake everybody up because I was looking for a good signal in the house. There's so much meekness in that. Cut that crap out. When you start noticing yourself tiptoeing around other people, you know you have to shake the crib. Your own crib. Right? Shake it up. Shake it up. Shake it up. Okay. So that was Mother Earth's message to all of us. I know that to be true. If you're getting something else from Mother Earth, go ahead and drop it. Kathy, the past years I've been more bold. Sometimes you have to go above and beyond to get where you want to be in life. I'm living my best life, working on making it better. Wow. Yes, 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 yes. And it is not comfortable. It is not comfortable. You're going to lose people. You're going to lose people that you love. They're going to think you're whack. Do you love yourself and your inner desire enough to put that first and foremost? And then what happens as you stay aligned and you don't give, you don't give in, meaning you don't give in. You're like, okay, I would love to accommodate this, but I can't go against my soul any longer. I can't go against my soul and my soul's calling any longer. They may come back to you. If they're meant to be with you. Some people are not, you guys. Some people are not meant to be with us. We just have to send them off with love. It's still not big enough to get us to not live our life's purpose, right? So up through the bottoms of our feet, counterclockwise spin, counterclockwise spin, counterclockwise spin, counterclockwise spin, counterclockwise spin, white, gold, pink light, all the way up, 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 all the way up. Whoo, all the way up, 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 all the way up. Just check in. See every one of your cells as smiley emojis. Everything is so happy. Everything is so balanced, alkalized. Celery juice is a key, guys. Straight celery juice, though, nothing else in it. No apple, no water, no ice, no cucumber. Straight celery juice. If you add one thing to it, it destroys the main purpose of it, which is sodium cluster salts. If you add anything to it, it destroys the benefit. It's still good for you, but the secret ingredient in celery juice is sodium cluster salts, and you don't want to add. So this right here completely alkalizes and hydrates every single cell. People may not like you, but they will respect you. Maybe, but maybe not. We can't even be guaranteed of that. And that's not even why we're doing it. The reason why we're doing it, because we have pledged allegiance to my soul. I am a sovereign nation. I pledge allegiance to my soul. I am a sovereign nation. I pledge allegiance to my soul. I am a sovereign nation. And be willing to stand alone for our vision, the thing that God has put inside of us. Be willing to stand alone. You guys are all here for a reason. Rosetta, it's too bad that some people mistake kindness for weakness and offer no respect for your kindness. Yeah. And then you get to the point where I am, and I just totally know that now. It's just their limitation. We've had many teachings about that here. Anytime somebody is dissing you, disrespecting you, being mean to you, saying bad things about you, all that stuff, disregarding you, that's as far as they go with themselves. Do you understand that? People cannot give you what they don't have. People cannot give you what they don't have. And when you really understand that, it clears everything up for you. You don't even need their respect. I don't need anybody's respect. Because I've experienced the people I love the most not respecting me, and I lived. I went through that last year with my son. I lived. I got better for it. I got completely uncodependented. It was the most liberating thing. The person I love more than life itself, my son. Let him go. Because I will not put you ahead of. I cannot conform to make you happy, so I won't. Nothing I do is right. Nothing I do is enough. So, bye-bye. Bye-bye. And then he came around. You're welcome, Rosetta. You're right. What we need the most is self-respect. That's all there is, you guys. That's all there is. That's all there is. That's all there is. Count on that. You have your own respect. Because you're not going against your soul's calling, which is very big stuff. Okay, what are your organs saying to you? What does your body need from you? What does it want you to eat more of? What does it want you to drink more of? I'm inviting anybody who would like to join me for celery juice first thing in the morning. You start with a quart or 16 ounces of lemon water. If it's 16 ounces, I'm going to go through all of this next week. All next week is going to be a Lorraine's morning routine thing. Each day I'm going to show you a different piece of what I do. But, and we're going to show you how we're going to have like a cooking show next week. Although it's not cooking. But, yes, celery juice. If it's 16 ounces, you put a half a lemon in. If it's 32 ounces, you put a whole lemon in with a little bit of raw, has to be raw honey. Do not ever eat pasteurized honey. It's toxic. If it doesn't say raw, do not consume it. I eat so much honey, you guys. I eat so much honey. I go through so much honey, you would not believe it. And it has quelled my sweet tooth after doing it for maybe a year now. Eating as much honey as I want. Raw honey. I go exactly to a bee farm. I drive 50 miles to a bee farm and get my honey. Because it's actually medicinal. Honey is medicinal. Mother Earth is telling Rosetta to drink more water. So anybody who wants to join me for the celery juice party, Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, that would be terrific. Your body would worship you for it. Yeah, so go ahead and join me. Daphne, that's why you're so sweet. Thank you. Okay, now it's getting hot. I'm turning on the air conditioner. Here we go. Closing it down. So as you're going up to your body, what else? What is your heart saying it needs from you? I'm going to put this down while I close the window. But I never want to make a change for me. Oh, I guess I better close the windows upstairs too. This computer is so nice and light. I can carry it in one hand. Okay. Here's my view from the top. I don't know if you can see it. Beautiful sky today. Oh yeah, you guys can see it. See my lake? My fountain? So one of my favorite things is just to lay here and watch the clouds. It's so nice. Okay, here we go. What are your lungs saying it needs? What are your muscles saying? What does your body need and want? Ah, nice. Whew. Thank you. Oh, you're so good. Yes, 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 Kathy. Yeah, organic honey. Yes, organic honey is perfect. Although I don't know how they can tell. I guess most flowers are organic, although if they've been sprayed, I don't know. I'm proud of you, Kathy. Just don't put anything in the celery juice. It has to be pure, pure celery juice. That's the trick that is getting defiled out there now, as people are going, no, put stuff in it. Then, okay, you're just having celery juice and apple juice, whatever. And I know it can be a little rough, and that's why I drink it here with you guys, to make sure I get it in, because some days it's like, ugh. All right, so what is our body saying it wants more of? What is it saying it wants less of? My body would like me to start walking again every day. Okay? And then I make a note to myself, so I can't deny it. So walk more. I'm just feeling in about the weights. Every time I do the weight lifting, my shoulder starts really hurting. it's just the muscles. The muscles here get really tight in the front. I've got to get that one nailed down. But maybe a lightweight would be good. Or maybe it's the many repetitions. Rosetta, walk more. Daphne, nature walks and singing. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, what else is my body telling me? It's telling me more watermelon. Celery juice is good for blood pressure, weight loss, and gets rid of water retention. Wow. Nice to know, Kath. And what else? What else is your body saying it needs and wants? My body's telling me to lighten up. Lighten up. Yes, lighten up. Big. Because when I'm intense, Brittany is saying rest. Brittany, hi, honey. Everyone welcome Brittany. She's kind of a newcomer to our fold. She's been here a couple times. She's my dear, dear, dear friend. Even though I haven't known you long. Daphne, you feel, Daphne too. You feel, Brittany, you feel like, we've been together forever. Okay. Woo! Yes. What else is your body telling you it needs this weekend? Yes, Kathy, it also helps with lemon water to cleanse the liver. That's why we do it. The lemon water, then the celery juice, then the heavy metal detox smoothie. It's all to clean the liver and get the burden off the liver. Yesterday I had fat for the first time in a long time. I had an avocado. Janine saying, yes, rest. Thanks, Janine, for piping in. I'm sure you're getting ready for work right now. Kathy's telling Brittany, welcome to the group. So, that's why when we're having those off days, we don't beat ourselves up. That's lightening up. That's not thinking that it's us, that we've done something. Daphne's welcoming Brittany. Bless you. Daphne, you are such a bright light. I just love it. I love that video you put in the Hacks group. What else is our body saying it needs, wants from us? What else is our body saying it needs or wants from us? They're good fat. However, fat, Rosetta, burdens the liver. That's why if you want to heal your body as close as you can get to no fat at all, you're good. And the reason is fat releases adrenaline into our system, which is a poison, and then our liver has to clean up the adrenaline, and it burdens the liver. So yes, avocado is a good fat, but I have gone no fat, except for exceptions like yesterday. I needed some adrenaline yesterday. But just know that it's burdening the liver. Body's saying move more. Me too, Kathy. Rosetta's saying welcome, Brittany. Jeannie, getting ready to hit the road. You all have a marvelous day, and sis, I love you. I love you, my sister. Love you, my sister Janine. You are the best. So anything else your body's saying it needs? What does your body need from you this weekend? What does it need you to do more of, do less of? My body's just saying have fun. Please have fun is what it's saying. Please have fun. And the fun isn't like going and doing something. The fun is just in the moment. Like that poem that I read that Karen posted about living in the rib cage, living in the lungs. It's just now, being right here. Okay. Do you guys want a card? Does anybody want a reading? I have time for maybe one or two. Man, I've been on for an hour and 20 minutes. How can that be? Anybody want a reading? Just go ahead and drop it in the comments. Tell me what it is you'd like a reading on. Been drying the cards that got the celery juice on them. They're branded. They've got a green edge. Can you guys see the ones that I got celery juice on? It's going to be a good weekend. So when we're having those low days, we're just transmuting energy, I've come to believe. We are just transmuting energy. Okay, Brittany, I'd love to give you a reading. What would you like a reading on specifically? Is it? It can be something wrong with your body. I don't want to say wrong with your body. It can be something that you're dealing with your body. It can be about a relationship. And I will tune in for you. And then you can decide if it resonates or not. Brittany, a reading on my biz and finding someone for social media. Feeling lost, re-biz help, and getting it out there. I might give you the referral of the woman I work with, Roswana. That would be pretty fast and efficient. It's, you know what, I've been doing this, I've been online since 2005. It is a fucking rough thing. And I feel good about Roswana. I will turn you on to her, okay, Britt? Anna's here from London. Welcome, Anna dear. But it's like, this is what you're going through what I have been through for so much, and that is the tenacity that it takes to stay the course. And you get tested all along the way. Okay, and then a Brit on relationship. You weren't here when Daphne said, when people say you're too much, she just says, no, you're too little. That's what's going on with your relationship. Does that make sense? And it's hard, because we want that thing that we saw when we were in high school, you know, the la la la. Does that make sense, Brittany? You've got a big mission. You've got a big thing going on. You've got a big purpose. You know it. And if we're going to be in a relationship, they have to be able to hold that energy with us, or else we're going to be in constant conflict. And it's not fun. Not fun. Okay, Brittany's saying yes. Goes for all of us. Goes for all of us. Anybody else want a reading? So remind me, Brittany, if I forget, to get you connected to Roswana, okay? She's got a whole agency. She works with people all over the world. The most efficient, the fastest. Okay, great, Britt. Okay, so which card is ours? None are jumping out. Whew. Believe it or not, it's the one that's closest to my heart. Whoa! Whoa! It's called Messenger. Sirius Energy. Sirius. Sirius Energy. Messenger. Bringing harmony and balance. You guys know I'm from Sirius. That's my planet. Is that a planet or a constellation? I think it's a constellation. Messenger. Let's see what this says. Messenger. Anybody else want a reading? You can just speak up now. 92. 92. Okay, Sirius Energy. Sirius. The place in the universe is called Sirius. Bringing harmony and balance. You're part of a lineage of souls who have dedicated their lifetimes to the upliftment of the planet. Ding, 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 ding. To returning time and again to seed the light. The crystalline ones, the ones who are here to plant the sacredness of life back in. Woo! To honor both the sacred feminine and masculine, to usher deep reverence back in. Many ascended masters are thought to be connected to the energy of Sirius, often appearing as a shade of blue. They hold the frequency of pure love and are here to help the masculine and feminine exist in harmony, to ensure greater balance, to help us see that we're all connected and that the masculine and the feminine energies exist within us all. You're being called to bring about this balance and harmony between masculine and feminine, to be the guardian of harmony and balance on the earth. Think of the whales traveling around the globe, sharing love, sharing love through their healing vibrational song. Their unique notes send balance and harmony to every corner of the planet. I'm going to read that again. Penny, if you're watching the replay, if you're still on by any chance, this is for you. Think of the whales traveling around the globe, sharing love through their healing vibrational song. Their unique notes send balance and harmony to every corner of the planet. Feel that. The dolphins, the fish, the dogs, the cats, all the love that they send out unendingly all around the planet. A rebalancing of the masculine and the feminine is occurring worldwide. It is a resurgence of the feminine within us all, a returning of the sacred union within, a rekindling of heaven and earth. You can begin to bring harmony and balance by creating it in your own life. The ripples will flow from there. Listen to this. A rekindling of heaven and earth. You can begin to bring harmony and balance by creating it in your own life. The ripples will flow from there. All we have to do is stay in balance with ourselves, stay in harmony with ourselves, and that will ripple out through your office, Joelle. That will ripple out through your townhome, Daphne. That will ripple out from you, Karen, as you're watching the replay, to your new job. Janine, that will ripple out to your job. You can honor and balance the sacred masculine and feminine energies within yourself and others. Just by being in harmony and balance ourselves, we are giving the planet the greatest gift it could ever have. That's all we have to do. If you're called to do something else, definitely. But ultimately, this is it. If we are not in balance and in peace with ourselves, we cannot perpetuate that, right? Because energy is all there is. Starseed Soul Inquiry. How are you being called to bring harmony to your life or the planet? How are you being called to honor the sacred masculine and feminine within you? Profound. Thank you, Rebecca. Hi, Katie. Nice to see you. Will everyone welcome Katie? Well, I'm kind of sad that my cards don't line up perfectly anymore because of the celery juice. But that's weird. It's like it used to be. I got them all. It used to be tighter. Huh. Wonder what happened. Oh, wrong side. There we go. This is better. Do you love this deck? Do you love this? And then here's the top. Like, really? How clever, right? Katie, where are you in the world? I can see that you're here. Sometimes Facebook shows me. Okay, catching up on this. Oh, so wonderful. Rosetta saying, yes, harmony and balance. Kathy just received a call from the mortgage company to pick up my keys. Going to Home Depot to buy some mums for my new place. Have a wonderful and blessed weekend. Oh, Kathy, I'm so happy for you. You have to do a little live stream for us from your new cabin, would you? Would love that. Okay, guys, I'm feeling like I need to skedaddle. This has been so much fun. Sending you so much love. I will see you on Monday for Fairy Godmother Monday, and the beginning of me taking you on a grand tour of my morning routine. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm going to show you all the segments, how I make the things, and we're going to have like a cooking show while we do all the other. Monday is Fairy Godmother Monday. I show you how to make your own dreams come true in the quantum field of all possibilities. Wednesday is Light and Love Wednesday. Oh, before we go, let's just send this out to the planet, this beautiful energy, out to your neighborhood, out to your town, all around, all around, all around, all around, all around, all around. Whew. All around, all around, all around. Bless every heart with this peace that you have in your heart. That's the greatest gift we can give to the planet, is to wish onto others what we wish for ourselves. Biggest, biggest, biggest thing. Yes, 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 yes. May all beings be blessed. 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 Every water molecule be blessed. Every animal be blessed. Every plant be blessed. Yes, 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 yes. I'm honored that you came to be with me today. I'll see you on Monday, if not before. Sending you so much love. For more of my work, go to 3keys2selflove.com. The number 3, keys like you put in your car, 2selflove.com.